are going to do instead is wow you with their dramatic performance and their very, very projecting voices, which are going to flow into the streets of Children have worked very, very hard the last 2 months on this play. And I'm sure that many of you to varying degrees have heard complaints, have heard laughs, have heard all sorts of detentions, coming home. But now we are ready to present all of our hard work to you now. And so without further ado, we'd like to present to you the 7th grade class, Man and Myth.
We, the 7th grade class, would like to welcome you to our production of Man and Myth. We have been studying ancient civilizations and history and both Greek and Roman mythology and literature. Our teachers were so pleased with the results of this unit that they wanted us to have a chance to share our newfound knowledge with you, our fellows and friends. When the curtain opens, you will meet 3 grades in the process of planning and sending invitations for the first grade reunion in Mount Olympus.
I am Cloak of the Spinner. I spin the thread of life.
I am Lakesis, the weaver of life and disposer of blocks.
I weave the joys, sadnesses, and hopes, and fears of mortals and gods alike.
I am Elspeth, eldest of the sisters. I cut the thread of life and send mortals and gods alike to the underworld realm of Pluto.
What games are cool? What great games? I wish you could listen to that.
And how? We could have one of those class reunion parties. I know that down on Earth they have one every 5 years or so, but for us Olympians,
We haven't had all of them together in over 3,000 years. Oh, I just love this party.
That's a marvelous idea. I'll start work right away on leading a magnificent celebration for all our gods and goddesses.
and such immortals, you must have this marvelous era.
Let's start putting together a guest list.
Good idea. And run them down the list and get the message boys to make the deliveries for us.
I'll call them now.
Hermes, Mercury.
They're such nice boys, a little odd sometimes, but nice. Oh, here they come now.
Greetings, old faithful ones. It's been a while.
Hey,
hasn't
guys,
it?
don't sit on this bench.
How have you been, Chloe?
Off the bench.
I haven't seen you in a few hundred years. You haven't changed a bit, you know?
Now stop it, there'll be plenty of time for fun later. That's why we called you here. We're gonna have a reunion party for all our old friends.
Here, hurry. Here, let's live. Live with us, live. Captain, we have much to prepare. Take care, Hermes, honey. My dear uncle, it will be we will take God, girls, snowstorm, and a big meal. That's right, Mercury, but it's been a long time since I was camping in the land of Greece in the Mediterranean. What shall we do to refresh our memories? Let's do a little map and plan our route. Why, look, here's one. Now, where the big ancient party to be? On top of Mount Olympus, of course. Oh, yeah, here it is, north of Greece. That's right, that was a little activity back in those ancient times. We're sure to find some of our friends over there. Certainly, honey. Perhaps you can follow me to see Troy and two great ancient temples over there. Oh, and by the way, make sure to stop by the Hellspawn in our street as well. Or the ancient sea Troy. Canadian is part of the Black Sea. There's an important geographical location to watch this point there.
And while I'm on this long journey, why don't you stop by Steve's and see if you can find Oedipus's friends. Then hop on over to Delphi and get the Great Oracle. And while you're at it, stop by Corinth and see who you can wrestle up.
Good idea. Breakfast, you know, make a big like dish and hand down the cream, both are wrong as well.
You are rather ambitious, aren't you? Well, check out Nigeria and come back via Macedonia.
What's the different corporate elevation? Best of luck to you, my friend. Don't get ruined, but
Oh, I would be such a fool as Icarus was. Don't worry, come on, let's move quickly. The party's about to start.
That is the feeling still holds present in me. We're just smoothers. Not like kind of slow threat between dads and you. Here, take your phone. Time has a way of making a person forget, and I'll never forget how you fed me over that silly fest in which I still have. I believe in mankind. Surely it was I who was correct. But Deuce, I just couldn't let you destroy them. And look at all the wonderful things man has accomplished. And all the evil and malice. Well, that's your fault, proud gatherer. No, it's your fault, human lover. You were one who created man, taught him useful skills in art. You, help man, treat me. Never fight to this. That's right to the bed. Okay, I think I'm ready. Angry, yes, but I mean, not mankind. You did punish me for feeling Zeus. All those years when I was changing out carcasses, an eagle gnawing away at my liver every day. Oh, I'd rather not think about it now. But you see, I can take the punishment. I don't think it was fair to bring Pandora into the world. Yes, Zeus, a very clever move. The likeness of a shy maiden formed and played by her faces, clothed by bright-eyed Athena, and decked with beautiful gold necklaces and wreaths of flowers, but secretly instructed in the arts of falsehood and crafty words. You knew my never bring the weakness for a scepter of pride, and this started all hardship for mankind.
No, not yet.
Oh, I was hoping it wasn't true.
Don't cry, Pandora. Don't cry. Settle down, sweetheart. Now, what are we hoping is true?
You don't really love me. That's what Vera said. She said you almost took me married because your brother was a good idea. Vera says I'm all evil. Now I know you think it too.
That's not true. Not true at all. You're sweet, loving. You're the first and the most beautiful creature on the earth. I love you, Pandora.
Then why won't you give me my present?
Oh, this? This is not for me. It's from...
I knew you didn't love me.
Yes, of course I do. Everyone loves my little Pandora, but I love them the most. Now, this is from Mount Olympus. It's from all the gods. Pandora, I only give this if you promise never to open it. Those are my instructions to you. It isn't enough to look at without opening it.
It's beautiful.
Now, I'll go get you a pretty gift that has instructions on it.
Until Pandora came, men lived on Earth apart from evil and without sickness or death. But her curiosity changed all that.
A splendid gift indeed. Such shiny gold, smooth ivory handles, diamonds, rubies. There must be something even more precious inside. No, what am I doing? The gods said never to open the box and release it as a present. But surely the gods can't be watching what every person does.
Ah, but that one little pig did hurt. Out of the box through all the miseries known to mankind. Sickness, insanity, vice, hate, jealousy, labor, old age, gluttony. All the maladies that stalk men and bring this misery.
If there's one good thing that stayed inside the box, mankind was looking at it too. Hope. To this day, hope remains mankind's only comfort and misfortune.
Let us join Prometheus as we recall the myth of Psyche and Tuesday. In her time, Psyche was the most beautiful woman on earth. Because of her beauty, Venus, goddess of love and beauty, became wildly jealous and decreed that she should marry an ugly beast. But, unknown to Psyche and Venus, Jupiter fell in love with Psyche and married her in place of the beast. Psyche lived in splendor and happiness until one order from her husband, she brought with the beast that Venus had decreed. The order was that she never look at her husband's face. When we learn of it, Psyche's two very jealous sisters are trying to persuade her to go against her husband's order in hopes that he will cast her aside and choose one of them for her bride.
Oh, dear sisters, I cannot tell you a very happy I am. I so feel your life in misery when Venus forced me to marry a terrible beast. But my husband is kind and gentle, and there's going to be a servant. I want for nothing.
How can you say that? You don't even know what it looks like or what form he might be.
Yes, the people of our valley say he's a monstrous serpent.
I've heard that he's nourishing himself and he may devour you.
Take our
fight and provide yourself with a lamp and a sharp knife.
And in dark of the night, bring forth the lamb and sharp knife, while your husband is sleeping. See for yourself if what you hear is true. And if it is so, do not hesitate. Cut off the moth the tent and gain your freedom.
But the sounds and rights and leaving out your service. Please consider what will protect you. For all we want is your safety.
Oh my, what to do? I'm truly happy and love my husband, but what am I supposed to write? Oh my, what to do? I was only one little piece of earth. My husband sleeps. If there's breath, could stay life. If you are not, no one will be wiser. But it's Cupid is rich to love his husband. How foolish my fears. Oh no, I've got no oil on the shoulder.
Oh, foolish Psyche, is this how you repay my love after I disobey my mother's command to make you my wife? You turn to your sisters for advice rather than mine. This I will give you forever. Love dwells in trust, and you never go into suspicion.
And thus be the Venus after his servant as my husband. Without him, my life is empty.
Most faithless and undoing. What do you want from me?
Oh, please, Sir Venus, do it be as you will. I will take you to forgive my new husband, Cupid.
Your first task will be to go to my warehouse and take wheat, barley, millet, beans, and lemons. Take and separate each and every grain into its proper parts. This is to continue by you.
Oh, my poor son, your mother's task is far beyond her reach. I'll send my little friends the ants to help her.
I have returned, O Venus, and the task is completed.
I know very well that this is none of your own. This is no work of your own, but one you get enticed. Behold yonder grove. There you will find sheep with golden fleece feeding without a shepherd. Go fetch me a sample of that precious wool from every one of their fleeces.
This task my mother has set for my wife is not only difficult, but can prove most dangerous. I will send my good friend, the river guide, to tell her to wait until the noonday rest to pluck the lily goals and the trees and the bushes.
Dear Venus, the time of my task, I brought you the world filled with food.
I know very well that this is none of your own doing in succeeding in this task, but I have another final task for you. You must go to Hades and get the box of Proserpina, wife of Pluto, god of the underworld. Ask Proserpina to put a little of her beauty in the box of the street. Hurry with this task as I complete myself with it and appear of the circles of God's gods of this very night. Now go!
This time my mother goes too far. For a mortal to cross the city underworld means certain death. I will make myself invisible and guide her along the way.
Oh my, what an adventure! And Wrinkles with a strange voice that showed me how she was going from Paris to the red and Pluto's realm. And then we safely crossed Cerberus, the three-headed dog. The good Consurance, the very man who carried me across the river Styx. But I wonder why I was told not to open the box. I've gone through so much with Venus. Wouldn't it be reasonable enough for me to take the picture of cheeks so that I could be beautiful in the eyes of my beloved husband? What? The box is empty!
Again, you have almost perished by the same curiosity. But come, let's speak to Jupiter and Venus. Oh, wife Jupiter, forgiving Venus. My wife Psyche is her. Let's learn her lesson. Make her immortal so we can remain together for all of eternity.
Take this cup of ambrosia and drink it, thereby joining all God and promises on that one place.
At last my husband will be united forever and ever.
Oh, Perseus, why did you have to go from Troy pretending if you wanted?
Dear goddess, he is after my mother. I have already had to save her from the man's evil clutch. And now, since his eyes for marriage settle upon another woman, and he my king and I his subject, I am only happy enough to assist him in his wedding plans.
Well, lucky for you, I heard this. You can't just fight the Medusa like any other creature. You must be properly equipped. First of all, the important thing to remember is never look directly at her, or you'll be instantly petrified.
Then how do I kill her?
Here, with this polished bronze shield, you'll be able to see the Medusa's reflection and thereby avoid her deadly power. Now go to the land of the Grey Woman and think of a way to trick it, giving you the information you need. On your way, Hermes will supply you with more advice and equipment. Now go.
Hermes guided Perseus to a twilight country where the Grey Women were sighted. They were the sworn knights of Medusa who had a single eye to each among the three of them. Perseus waited until one of them took the eye out of her forehead and then snatched it away before she could give it to her sister. Perseus did not return the eye until he had been told where the Stygian nymphs lived, from whom he needed some special equipment. Perseus visited the Stygian nymphs and received from them some winged sandals like Mercury. A magic wallet would always become the right size for whatever would be carried in it. And most important of all, a magic helmet which made it square and invisible. With these and Hermes' sword, Perseus was ready to confront Medusa.
Come, Perseus, lay down your shield and look upon me. You don't really think you'll turn to stone, do you? I will not be fooled. Instead, I will end your reign of terror now. But wait, what do you want on your tombstone? Pepperoni, cheese? No, I'm a vegetarian. Oh, okay.
After the slaughter of Medusa, Perseus buried with him the snake carried in fabrication, Scar and White. He eventually arrived in the city of Ethiopia, where Cepheus and Cassiopeia, the king and queen of the land, had just been forced to sacrifice her daughter Andromeda to a sea monster sent by the gods.
Hail, Cepheus and Cassiopeia. I have come to find out the identity of that beautiful maiden chained to the rock, and how she came by such a fate.
She's our overseer's daughter, Andromeda. Her troubles began with my own vain foolishness. I dared compare myself to the evil Venus, which so angered them that they ravaged our coast.
I went to the oracle and threatened me to sacrifice my daughter Andromeda. Perhaps this will be I don't know.
Hear me, Cepheus and Cassiopeia. If she is rescued by one of my valors, if she is rescued by one of my valors, I demand her hand in marriage for my reward.
Yes, you have our consent. Let us prepare a banquet in the event that Perseus is successful in rescuing our girl. Oh, mother and father, I say, you should have seen Perseus. With the help of Hermes' winged ships, he flew over the monster and struck to death blows. He then released me from my chains and asked me to be his bride. Let the wedding festivities begin.
What is this? How dare you claim Andromeda? She belongs to me!
She should claim me now as the monster's victim, chained to a rock.
I claim you now! Men!
Coward, you call your men upon unharmed people. If I have any friends here, please turn their eyes away. Base coward. Now you will be preserved. Now you will be preserved as a memorial. Come, my dear. Let us exit.
Zeus was not the most faithful of husbands, so his wife Hera was usually suspicious when he went out on his own. On this occasion, he went to elude Hera so he could pursue Leda, the beautiful wife of King Tiberius of Sparta. And when his seven with no thunder by the mother burned down his precious opportunity, killed the eagle. Oh, hell for it this time. When I find him, I'll...
disguised as a woodpecker. Oh my, I hope she doesn't discover I was lying to her. But what else could I do? Zeus told me to cover for him. So now I fear he won't stick up for me. Oh, what's a poor mortal like me to do when caught in the woman who won't be a squirrel?
You trying to make a fool of me. My girl, next to the little chick foul also need to leave on life.
No, dear goddess, no, you don't understand. I was only...
No, you don't understand. Defying me will never work. Normally I could pose in anyone who defends me. With death with the offer too easy. No, death is too simplistic in your case. For you, I was special to our marriage. You are going to be invisible for life. Even worse, you may never start a conversation, but only repeat other people's words.
The voice of echo remains with us, now as then, still doomed to repeat. 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 Cyprus was an island very special to Africa, for it was here that she rose out of the home of beauty and of miraculous birth. Many wonderful love stories that have come into the enchanted isle, chief among them being the garden of night. Brian hated women, feeling nature to be good and an overabundance of faults upon him, and he would do well to avoid them at all costs. He therefore resolved never to marry and convinced himself that his love of art would sustain him throughout life. Let us join him now in the studio.
Oh, no, that won't do.
No, that won't do.
Are you ready?
No, that won't do. How dare you hurt me on my work? I thought I told you to keep away.
I thought that you were just in a bad mood. Nobody knew. I think we would be very good friends if you would just give them a chance.
No, never. Can't you see I'm busy? I'm creating a bit of perfection. I have no time for such imperfect specimens as you women. Now go, leave me alone. Oh, what do you want?
I want you to know I'm available for modeling anytime you need me. As unmarked but Tigris and Hespius, who I'm sure you know are two.
Are two the most pathetic snobs and artistic pretenders ever to have to stand. Now go, leave me alone.
You're patient half of this.
Hi, Piggy.
How many times have I told you my name is Pygmalion?
Oh, you're so cute when you're mad.
Why are you bothering me?
I thought you might want to take me somewhere.
You're right. I would love to take you somewhere far away.
Oh?
Far away from me!
Pygmalion throws himself into his work, determined to overcome his divine love and real women by creating his own life. With his consummate artistic skill, he carved a statue of snowy ivory and gives it form and beauty such as no woman born to be.
Oh, wonderful creation of mine. If only all the women in the world could be like you. My heart dreams of the fire of burning love for you.
Poor Pygmalion, smitten by his own ivory creation, pierced by a pathological and morbid love, and receiving perhaps his just reward for destroying so many innocent girls. Also, he protects his statue, for the pleasure ivory which he made his hand. He made the statue Galatea and kissed her, imagining her sweetness in return. He spoke to her, he held her, he flattered her, he gave her little gifts to please her.
Are you ready, Pygmalion? Pygmalion?
Oh, that is good friend. I'm a bit confused.
Alistair, I think you've been cooped up in this studio too long.
Isn't she beautiful, Thaddeus? Come, meet my lady Galatea. This little exquisite house. Here, feel her smooth flesh.
No, my friend, we must leave. Our dinner night out with your girl. Come this way.
Where are we going?
To the festival of Aphrodite. Of Aphrodite, of course. And believe me, I'm going to say a few prayers for you.
All the people of Cyprus gathered together to celebrate the festival of Aphrodite. Heifers were sacrificed to the goddess and incense smoldered on the altar, while one after another unhappy lover prayed to Aphrodite for her divine intervention. Pygmalion stood before the altar and prayed timidly.
Dearest goddess, who sent these flowers and incense for her humble admirers. Love inspired soul. Both these command both desires and wish you will set your heart in Christ's love. And I pray for my wife, I may love her like my eyes and quality.
Aphrodite realized the true meaning of this prayer, and 3 times the altar flames grew brighter and left them an omen of her pending favor. When Pygmalion returned to the studio, what wonders he beheld?
Lovely
egalitarian, you seem so warm tonight. Most likely heated by my radiating passion. You seem to be softening in my arms like wax or honey in the sun.
Love.
Oh, could it be my prayers are answered?
Yes, dear Pygmalion, it is true. We are united. In my veins pulse the blood of love and the blessing of the divine goddess Aphrodite.
I reach into my bottomless heart of love, loving thanks to the divine goddess Aphrodite. Let us away my love.
Aphrodite graced their marriage with her presence, but what happened after that we don't know, except that her son Capo gave his name to Aphrodite's favorite city. The oldest Greek poem is called the Iliad. Written in 700 BC by the blind poet Homer, it describes the Trojan War, which was fought between Greece and the city of Troy. We've been studying this work in our English classes as part of our literature curriculum, and would like to portray some of the most important parts of the story. Your master of ceremonies for this portion will be none other than the blind poet himself.
The Trojan War. There was never anything else quite like it. Yo, homie, turn around. My name is Homer. The Trojan War. There was never anything else quite like it.
Hey, hold stop. Turn around.
My name is Homer. The Trojan War. There was never anything else quite like it. Yo, homeboy, turn around. My name is Homer. The Trojan War. There was never anything else quite like it. Perhaps you read my epic poem, the Iliad. It's full of God's intrigue, love, war, courage, strength. The face that launched 1,000 ships, pity, pride, and revenge. It's all there. It bears some repeating. Near the eastern end of the Mediterranean, the great city Troy, rich and powerful. The king of Troy was the venerable Priam.
My dear son Paris, I must send you away. An oracle has decreed that the royal Trojan born on this day will bring out the ruin of Troy. Your mother Hecuba and I can bear not restore you. We must send you away to be a shepherd, a prince in rags. Farewell.
On Mount Olympus, all the gods and goddesses were like one big family. They quarreled and fought like vicious cats and dogs. But once in a while, they banded together for fun and enjoyment. Eris, the evil goddess of discord, was not very popular, however, was a drag to have at parties. So at the marriage celebrations, she was once again the only uninvited divinity. She wanted revenge.
I'll show those two proud scoundrels. They can't leave me out to get away with it. Here, I have a golden apple. A relatively worthless item to the spoiled trinities. But as soon as I finish the description, all hell will break loose in heaven. Ha ha ha! Oh, what's this?
What a lovely golden apple.
Mark the spirit!
Give it to me! It's mine!
Oh no!
Zeus, only you can decide who gets this apple, and dear husband, please remember who you're closest to.
I am wise enough to stay out of this. Hermes taking 3 lovely maidens. Not I know where they Troy lives. He is a great judge of beauty.
So Hermes, the faithful fleet messenger, carries out his mission, transporting the radiant goddess before Paris' unbelieving eyes.
Zeus commands you to judge which of these goddesses is fairest.
Who, me? But I'm just a cowman. I know I shall divide the golden apple between all 3.
No, you must not disobey Almighty Zeus.
So be it. Since I am human, I am liable to make the stupidest mistakes. I hereby beg you 3 mortal beauties, please be compassionate with me. If I only had 3 golden apples. I beg you, please don't be good.
We agree.
Now I must object one at a time to avoid distracting arguments. Divine Paris.
Examine me conscientiously, and remember this, if you judge me the fairest, I'll make you lord of all Asia and the richest man alive. You won't get this kind of offer very often.
I am not to be bribed, my lady. Your next, divine Athena.
Let me look into your eyes. Yes, I can see you're a man of great intelligence and good looks as well. If you award me the golden apple, I will make you victorious in all of your battles, and also the handsomest man in the world.
I am not a soldier, I am a herdsman. But I will fairly consider your claim towards the apple. You're next, Aphrodite.
Yes, I am, but carefully please, pass over nothing. You know, when I first saw you, I said to myself, there goes the most handsomest young man in Phrygia. Why does he waste himself herding cattle?
Well, I don't know.
Why not move to a city and live a civilized life? What you got to do? By marrying someone like Helen of Sparta, who's beautiful and as passionate as I am.
Helen? Who's this Helen?
And described it sure did. Aphrodite promised Paris he could have Helen, so Paris awarded the apple to Aphrodite.
You and your whole land shall pay for this, Paris!
Now, years earlier, all the major Greek chiefs had wanted to marry Helen. So what her father did was this. He made all the chiefs take an oath they would defend Helen against any enemy. So when Paris came to claim Helen, this was no ordinary case.
I love you, Helen.
Listen, Paris, you're a noble and articulate prince. I really like you, but I am married to an Emily. I am your hostess, not your mistress. I appreciate your gifts, but your shameless lances of love and sighs are beginning to embarrass me. I demand to know your purpose.
You're my purpose.
Paris had broken the sacred bond between guest and host. With Helen gone, all the major Greek chiefs were bound by oath to get her back. Hence the Trojan War, two great armies fighting over one beautiful woman. For 10 long years, the bloody war raged on. Sometimes the Greeks fleeing, sometimes the Trojans.
For these Greek laws to be the kind of instruction, tell I must be my husband.
You recall the oracle to your head, an oracle which we failed to comply with. Our own son Paris has come back upon shore.
What fate spins, but no man tries to change.
My brother Paris never meant any harm. His loving ceremony was unavoidable.
And as for my love for him, but why must there be so much bloodshed? Why must men die? Even back in my homeland, Sparta, the men were getting all riled up because I had to marry an age.
Unique beauty such as yours will drive them to quarrel, but it is war that brings out the essential part of command. Whether in victory or in death, there is the change to reach above the nature.
Yes, Hector, my husband, there is a special nobility in courageous fight. But for my sake, and for the sake of our baby, who might never know his father if he dies, please, please, remain here in the walls with me. Don't go.
It would be better if you had to play to school.
Poor Andromache, why does your heart sorrow so much for me? No man will hurl me to Hades unless it is fated. Zeus and you other mortals, grant that this boy, who is my son, may be as I am preeminent among all the Trojans and in great strength. Let it someday be said of him that he is by far better than his father. Farewell, I must go meet Achilles on the battlefield.
Perhaps the greatest warrior was Achilles, whose immortal father had dipped him in the river Styx, making him invulnerable except for his right heel. He pressed on in search of glory. He possessed in extreme degrees all the virtues and faults of a great hero. Because of fierce pride, he withdrew from the war, and the Greeks had almost lost. But later, when he found out that Patroclus had been killed, he could no longer sit idle. Half mad with passion and grief, he vowed his revenge.
That Trojan dog, Hector, he smoked my dear cousin Pericles, for which he will die an agonizing death and taste his own dark blood. I know from the oracle that I will die shortly after him, but so be it.
Achilles enters the battlefield, chasing his victims with the fury of his being. He pressed on in search of glory, bespattering his uncomfortable hands with gore. When the resisting river was choked with corpses and nearly engulfed him, he moved towards the walls of Troy itself. Outside the walls of Troy, Hector was waiting for him alone.
Die, Trojan trash!
Brutal as you are, I will not defile you. If I do you, I'll give you back your friend. Do you agree likewise?
Madman, I cannot forgive you. There are no covenants between sheep and wolves, nor are there covenants between you and me. You will pay a lump sum for all the sorrows you've caused me.
Perhaps the greatest hero of all was the mighty Pericles, also known as Hercules. He has been given 12 all of the impossible labors to perform. Here is a reenactment of his 11th labor, the golden apple. A brief bit of background. The golden apples of Hesperides were a vicious dragon. Hercules had been warned not to pick the apples himself, since any mortal to do so would drop dead instantly. Hercules decided to ask Prometheus' brother Atlas for help.
Hail, Atlas, I have a proposition for you. At whom do I speak? For the skin lion of Olympus back. I am Heracles, proud son of Zeus and Alcmene. What brings you to me? First, you keep the problem this way. I am on a mission, which is part of my penance. I am being preferred for an awful crime I've committed while being sieged by men. What can I do for you? If I take your duty for an hour, will you be willing to pick me 3 golden apples from your daughter's tree? Certainly, you must first kill the unseen dragon. I've already attended that meeting. Gee, it feels good to get up and move around for a change. As soon as I sight that the whole over the shoulder, nobody's gone along. Ah, this is a hard labor indeed. Even for me, the greatest and strongest of all mortals. But I must continue. It should take us longer. With those long legs of fish, he should be back in London. But wait, now that his spirit was boiling burden, I bet he intends to be here more than world present. Held over to 500 apples. Will you please be kind enough to stay here just a little longer while myself carry this precious cargo to Emperor Thereus? I won't be gone long. With pleasure, dear Atlas. Thank you for your kindness. Don't rush yourself. But I must confess, this burden is putting a strain on my head and shoulders. Can you please take it away from me for just a moment? Certainly. Ha! Tried to trick you, Philistines, but I've tricked you. While you beauty, clumsy tricksters never win, but with you I can understand. Maybe all that wait for so long has affected your good.
Anyway, I was a premier historian in my day. You know, I'm not obsessed with that. I've been watching history's time period. Our impact has been incredible widespread. It's still felt today in the 1990s as a rule in our next meeting for sure.
Right you are, Otto, for instance. Why don't you go talk to these some individuals? Hermes, Mercury!
Yes,
Zeus, take this list to the underworld and bring back the people on this list. And while you're there, say hello to Charnan, the fairy man of Rook Styx.
I'll be sure to watch out for that every day, dog.
And Mercury, my favorite friend.
Careful not to slip into the left river lest it cause you to forget your mission.
I give you Pericles!
Yes, it is only fitting to have the greatest military and political statesman after the golden age. Do you remember Pericles, that remarkable statement who made those golden days so long ago?
I remember well when I said those 3,000 years ago. Future ages will look back at us, and well, they had. For who was it that developed the basic democracy? Our democratic principles have had such far-reaching effects that they can still be seen today. Map makers must be going out of their minds trying to keep up with all the democratic changes going on in the world. Excellent example of democracy in action can be seen in the United States. How many people thought twice about assassinating President Bush? They all knew that Vice Potato Head Quayle would step in as president. Is Potato Head me? I think so. Anyway, if finally extinguished 1,000 points of life in exchange for a non-medal and donating jobs like whitewater rafting without a cap. Come and sit with us, please, as we explore our Greek influences and as we call upon more of our friends. Speaking of friends, here comes Augustus Caesar to explain how the Romans created a counterfeit society by running. You mean they drew from the Greek? See, give me a name. Jupiter. Do you know how much I hate that name, Jupiter? Now, Caesar, tell us in what way you created a counterfeit society by drawing pictures.
Oh, where to begin? Remember, dear Jupiter? I mean Zeus, that to be copied is a compliment. Complimented, you surely did. Legends can all be copied. Restore your religion, a few name changes, towards your architecture, government, arts, literature. That without our example to follow, we never could have reached the height.
Sounds like a lot of Japan and the United States to me. We gave them this example and they sold it back to us. They're coming so western if that's Al Davis is thinking of moving the Raiders their necks. If McDonald's doesn't kill them, high ticket prices will sure make them go hungry. What happened to you?
Well, I dodged through those heads. But Cyber got me at the third. I'm sorry I couldn't find Dante or Denji, but I give you Princess Di.
Yes, I'm here. Why am I here?
Odd sod, women. Do you think we would be living on royal alimony without the Elizabeth Renaissance created by classical Greek literature?
Renee who? Didn't Meryl Streep win a Pagans to the Oscars last year?
No, silly goose. Renaissance Greek was a time of classical arts, science, and literature. It was popular in modern times. Without this, the government democrat would be different than it is today.
Oh, okay. It's been ages since I've been to one of Chucky's dress-up polo parties. This is a royal toga party, isn't it?
Sure, a royal toga. Oh yeah, a royal toga party.
I would have known she would have preferred attire. I would have worn my little white satin number.
White and satin for sure.
Everyone knows I've been working out at the gym. I would have looked so bloody cute in a sheet. Like Mila, I would have been plastered all over the tagline covers with headlines reading, "Die supported half naked, newsworthy pop from supermodel suits."
Yeah. Mercury, who do you have waiting for us next?
Well, my Egyptian will be the outreach person of all the strike. It's William Shakespeare.
Hail Shakespeare, I trust we aren't treating you, Willie, from anything important.
Certainly no, ancient ones, for I've been pondering the age-old question I proposed in Halibut. If free or not to free, it is a question. Your deeds and intrigues have been sweet-smelling charm for me to reel in and fillet, allowing a feeding frenzy among my audiences throughout the century. My great poem of love, Little Mermaid, Venus and Adonis, I wrote in admiration of you gods.
I was deeply touched by your great play about my orange. Uncle Julius, he and I both salute you. Great sharp spirit.
It was my the stinky pleasure. Thank you all.
Who's as much as a dog as her made him out to be? Was Venus nothing more than Cupid and drag? Was Chameleon cutting stone or getting stone? Exactly what role did Greek mythology play in influencing our modern time? These are a few of the issues we will be discussing today on Today's Overall.
We are all indeed wonderful. But now allow me to pose this final question. What about these myths? This final ancient heritage? Sure, it is part of our lives, but why read it? Why study it? For that matter, why study any literature? The easiest answer lies in the ancient Latin phrase, artis gratia artis, which means simply art for the sake of art.
Amen, amen. Amen, named Charles Curtis explored this idea further when he said literature is the transmission of power, as is education.
Well said. And as Curtis stated, no one can deny its importance, for from these ancient societies we receive democracy, a form of government in which all people have equal representation. The knowledge of all these things, art, history, and literature, is more than important to humanity, it is integral. We acquire this knowledge through education.
We hope you've enjoyed. They were working against great odds tonight, and I think that they did a really great job. We have refreshments outside in the patio, and I'd love to talk to you now that I'm all relaxed and over with.
How are you? Great. They were terrific. Yeah, under the circumstances, they were great. Well, I went by your place the other day. Come in? Well, I was in a hurry, so I was able to go by, but where Howie is, my friend down there, he's a half a block from you. Which way? He's further east, on the other side of the street from you. This place is called Black Forest. I know. Do you know Howie? I mean, I know who he is. All right. When you come down, bring him down, we'll all have a cup of coffee. Oh, I'm looking forward to it. Oh, good. Yeah, come soon. Well, he's leaving. For a few days. Then when I come back, come down and close to moving. So we go with Beatles? I like that place. Oh, I do too. I got a great fish place. Okay, that's great.